Hi, this is Joe, and today I'll be reviewing the Satechi X Presenter Smart. As you can see, it's about the size of my hand in the packaging. Let's open it up. Again, one of the things I didn't like about this product is how difficult it was to get in and out of this packaging, because you want to store this little device in the box that it came in so you don't lose it. So as you can see, it's so tight. Okay, there, I popped it out. So let's take a look. In here you get a stylus it's kind of tiny, so it's hard to write with. I'd prefer something more of like a pen. It's pretty useless as a stylus. But in here, an innovative way to hide their little laser pointer that plugs into your audio input jack. And it's got a laser right there, and that's pretty neat how that happens. And it's got a little place right there where you can attach a cord through it so you don't lose it. Also included in the X Presenter Smart is your Bluetooth dongle, which you just plug into your computer. Lights up. If you look very closely at that, it's got a little hole right there so you can thread this included cable right here that comes with it. And we take this cable out. Now, I contacted the manufacturer because I was unsure what I was supposed to do with this cable here. Well, it turns out that this black plug is supposed to go into your audio input jack when you don't have your laser pointer in the jack. It's supposed to fill it. This little barrel connector actually unscrews. You can see the threads on that. And so what I'm going to have to do, though, is I'm going to have to unscrew this. And what I really want is I want to be able to thread this end right here through the connector right there. And then I want to take this other end, and I'm going to want to thread that through my Bluetooth right there in that little hole, so I don't lose the two, because without both of these, it's just not going to work. But you can see it easily fits in the size of your hand. Now let's get to the neat part about this, is actually the app. Now, as you can see from my phone, you're going to have to load the X Presenter app, but look, there's an X Presenter and an X Presenter Smart app. Let's click on X Presenter Smart. Now that's the one I've downloaded. If you can see that image, it's not focusing too well. There's lots of other apps though. There's X Pointer Smart and there's X Presenter Smart. So make sure you get X Presenter Smart. If you do have X Presenter Smart or X Pointer, which is the previous version, which relies over Wi-Fi. So let's open up the app. And what we're going to do now is we're going to plug in the Bluetooth dongle into the computer. And you can see it's recognizing it. I'm going to turn Bluetooth on my phone. And I don't know if you can see this, the little Bluetooth dongle lights up blue. Now we're going to open the app. And there we are, opening the app up. Available device. Oh, first you need to put, one of the things I like about this laser pointer is that it'll fit on my OtterBox because they got the barrel diameter so narrow. You can see how that just pops right in there. That's pretty neat. So let's take a look at the app, because the app is the other half of this. Whoops. Alright, now let's take a look at the laser. There's the laser. Can you see it? Hope you can see that laser on my hand. So what you do is you just push this button right there, and you can flip it the other way. As you can see, it's a pretty good laser. It's shooting up on my wall right there. Moving it around so you can turn on, off. That's going to be really handy when you go and make your presentation. But what I really like about this is when you go into mouse mode, and let's see if we can get this to work here. There it is. First you have to select available device, and it had to find X-Presenter Smart. We're going to say OK, and it's connecting to it, and we're going to go to the mouse. It's not. Okay. Alright, oh. Let's go back here, Homer. Let's turn the Bluetooth on. Turn the device on. Let's go to the mouse mode. There we are. Now if you can see the screen, you can see me moving the mouse around. What I'm doing is I'm in this mouse mode finally. Thanks for your patience. And what we can do here is we can tap up, down, we can left click, we can right click, and we can double tap. So let's go through. Can you see, I don't know if you can see my screen. Can you see how I'm just moving my finger and it's moving the cursor on the screen, which is really nice. So I'm going to go to a PowerPoint, which I found off the internet. Double tap on it. It's going to open it up. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to go into presentation mode on the app. Presentation mode is going to, there's a play button. You hit the play button, and then this is really neat. You swipe to the left, and you can go through. Swipe to the right, and you can go through. You see me swiping. And if you need to go back, say someone has a question and say, I need to see that previous slide, I got a question about that, you just slide it back the other way. I think that's a really nice feature about this. Very easy to go that way. If you need to point something out, you come right here, you push the button, the pointer. You can see, I don't know if you can see it, but there's the laser. Okay, so we need to go back to the presentation, start swiping back to the right, and you can swipe back to the left. There's also a blank screen for when you're done if you want to take questions. And if you look at the top of the app, there's actually a countdown timer. So if I wanted to set something for, say, 3 minutes and 2 seconds, hit done, it's going to start clocking down at 3 minutes. Now, one of the features which another user pointed out, it'd be nice if it had a vibration or something to tell me when I had a minute left. You can go here to settings. Settings, they do have sound and vibration toggles in the app, which is very nice. This is compatible with PowerPoint and Keynote, as well as some other online presentation formats. Let's go back here. So we're going to go back. That's it. The app worked really nice. I didn't have any problems with the app. Just got to make sure your Bluetooth is armed before you turn on the app. Let's go back here. Let's go back to play. Now, one of the other things that's really nice about this app is that you can come in here and you can hit the button. And let's say we're all done with our presentation. You can go back to the mouse mode. You can actually scroll. Now watch this. You take 2 fingers and you go down. See how you can scroll? And then you can scroll up with 2 fingers, and you can scroll down with 2 fingers. Okay, if you click left, if you just go left and tap, it goes down. And if you double tap, I'm not going to do it right now, but if you do that, it's a right click. So you have full mouse functionality. One of the nicest features about this app is at the bottom, it's got a little slider bar here for mouse sensitivity, which is really nice. It's just a nice touch, and it's a well-rounded out app. So the app worked great. The product looks great. Just a few suggestions about how to keep the 2 devices together better. Other than that, I'm really happy with this product. And you know, if you're in the market for a presentation device on your mobile phone, this is a must-have device for you, and you're going to love using it. Setup was easy. It worked great with my Windows 7 laptop here. It worked great with my Mac running OS X Mavericks. And the new version, which is the X-Presenter Smart over the X Pointer, relies on Bluetooth 4.0 technology. So make sure your phone is compatible. They list Satechi lists all the compatible devices on their website. But the previous one, the X Pointer Smart, if you're thinking about getting it, this is a much better way to go because you don't have to download software on your computer to make it work, and you don't have to be connected to the same wireless network on your phone and on your computer. So that's a huge advantage to just doing it over Bluetooth. when you're going into a foreign environment. Hi, this is Joe, and today I'll be reviewing the Satechi X Presenter Smart. As you can see, it's about the size of my hand in the packaging. Let's open it up. Again, one of the things I didn't like about this product is how difficult it was to get in and out of this packaging, because you want to store this little device in the box that it came in so you don't lose it. So as you can see, it's so tight. Okay, there, I popped it out. So let's take a look. In here you get a stylus it's kind of tiny, so it's hard to write with. I'd prefer something more of like a pen. It's pretty useless as a stylus. But in here, an innovative way to hide their little laser pointer that plugs into your audio input jack, and it's got a laser right there, and that's pretty neat how that